Hello and welcome to day 4 of the networking update challenge. So yesterday we made some progress with AWS, and we even deployed the Matchbox server, but did not yet verify 100% that it's live because we need to find out, how to actually access it. So that's what we'll be doing. And hopefully we can get the Matchbox server all good and running. All right, so I'll go ahead and share my screen. And let me pop up the AWS console. Yeah, I actually need to sign in through a different way. Okay. Maybe it is just AWS directly. I think I signed in from a different place. Maybe I bookmarked the wrong link. Let me go back in the email. What's it? It would have been yesterday or 2 days ago. Yeah. So what I'm looking for is the email that had the link and login details that was sent to me from Amazon. I can't seem to find it. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to it. Maybe I'll refresh. Yesterday was the 21st, so it would have been the 20th. Yeah, I don't have any emails on the 20th or the 21st from Amazon. Or was it titled differently? From no reply. Okay, I found it. Okay. Yeah, so the link takes me here, and then I can log in from here. Then I can access the AWS account console. We did this from the root user yesterday, and because we weren't allowed to create roles, but maybe now that it's deployed, or yeah, oh, it wasn't Lambda. We used Fargate in the end. I think it was Fargate. Oh, well, yeah, Elastic Container Service. ECS. Okay. Yeah, so this is what we did, and then it's still running. And so I want to be able to access that. Yeah, so it looks like the only thing we can click on is here, cluster, services. We have this running. All right, and then, so like an IP, there's like the ARN, but what I want is some kind of external IP to access it. And we might have to configure like a firewall or something to create that, because by default, it shouldn't be publicly accessible. But at least there must be some kind of configuration in place where we can set that up. So I'm just kind of running with browsing and clicking stuff till we find it. Matchbox server 1, let me open this in a new tab. Right. So I don't see anything. Yeah, this is the task definition. Okay. So let's see, maybe networking. Yeah, okay. This looks like might be a little more relevant. Okay, public IPs auto assigned. So I guess that's good. And where do I get that public IP? Maybe here in network. I just use this IP. We can try it. And then subnets. Yeah, so I think this should probably work as is. So it looks like this is the IP, right, that we have here. And then there's a few like subnets, which I guess are like the internal ones. And then the routing table, and yeah, so I think, yeah, let's just try it. That's probably just the best way. Maybe all we need is to use this IP and then it'll work. So yeah, let's go here and let's run. Okay, let's cargo run. What was it? Dash dash target. Oh, we can actually copy that one. The README. Build. Oh, this was the optimized build, but yeah, this is what I wanted. Just a quick one. All right, should be quite quick because we didn't change anything in here. So, and we don't need to start the signaling server because the point of this was to have one public root running. However, by default, it's not pointing to it, so we will have to specify it in the browser here. I have to pull this out. Let's update this IP. What was it? 172.3.1. Yeah, I'm not sure this is right, but see. Because this doesn't look like a public IP address. .0, .0. I mean, that's, yeah. It did say somewhere that there was automatically a public IP, but this just looks like an internal IP. 172.3.1.0.0. Let's just, I guess I'm clicking on random stuff. See if I Yeah, destination. Nope. So whatever, I think whatever IP, public IP address we have will point to this internal, I guess like local IP. And what's this? Connection to other networks, gateways. I'm not seeing any main network ACL. Oh, rules. Okay, that's encouraging. So I want to see those rules. Already, okay. Inbound rules. All traffic. Ports. Allow. What do we have? So we have both allow and deny. I guess rule 100 is allow and all other rules is deny. What about outbound? Same thing. Details. So this has the rules, but do I have any kind of public IP associated with this? Reachability analyzer. That looks like it might help. Oh, I still have to know source destination. All right. What I want is to test from the outside to the inside. This is still not giving me any like IPs or anything, I guess. Maybe that's more useful for like internal connections, communication. Um, hmm, did I read that wrong somewhere? It did say, okay, Route 53 is already in its firewall groups. Maybe I need to check Route 53. Route 53 is where the firewall stuff happens. Oh, I don't see anything. We don't, yeah, we don't have anything in here. Maybe we need to, or not. Oh yeah, so we have a dash, so there's nothing there. Um, I thought I read somewhere that it had an automatically assigned public IP address. Okay, auto assign public IP. So that's turned on. But now where do I see that? I don't know what these three different subnets are either. I clicked on this earlier, I think. Mm, Okay, so still nothing. Hmm. Is there a place I could find like public IPs? Like maybe in a different service. Security group. Okay. Service role. Maybe this. I don't think we went here before. Access denied. Oh. Um yeah, no, this is the thing that we set up that we used root for. And this is, I guess, the permission for the service. Network. I mean, it has to be network, right? VPCs, virtual private cloud. And how do we access that? Actions. CIDR. What's a CIDR? IP address range. I don't think that really helps us. I mean, maybe this is a public IP and then maybe I'm not pointing to the right place, but like, I mean, I guess we could have looked at the logs. But yeah, connection to signaling server failed. Yeah, so subnets. So it gave us 3 different subnets, which go to this routing table and to this network connections, public subnets. All right, well, that's all it's getting me. So this will take me back. Maybe the subnet then. I have 3 different subnets. Does that mean it's running like 3 different services? I don't know what's running in these. So they all have like a different range. Right. Before addresses. I'll just sign public. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe these last 2 digits, we're gonna have maybe a specific value somewhere, but yeah, I'm really not sure where to find that. VPC, route table, Maybe a route table, but I feel like we were there earlier. Route table ID, destination, um, yeah. I go back here, maybe to like services, okay, Matchbox server. This is our service. This is the thing we're actually trying to access. And we kind of got lost in networking. Configuration, service connect. Okay. Not quite what I'm looking for. Let's just see what pops up here. Yeah. Doesn't look like this is related. Service discovery. Okay. Mm, Let's go one by one. So like, how does he even know that it's active, right? That it's running? Well, okay, maybe it's just internally checking, but um, yeah, I don't know if you guys see anything, but for me, I don't think I see anything in here. Maybe, well, it wouldn't be the task definition, right? But maybe the actual task. I don't know. Matchbox server. Um, this is our service. One tasks. Container image URI, suggest running. Deployments. Okay. Let's reach ready state. Add to dashboard. It's telling me that like it did say that we had like a public IP address, but it's not telling us what that actually is. Advanced tasks, networking, have to assign public ID turned on, but like show me what that is. I want to know. I go here. Namespaces. And no, that's ECR. Account settings. That didn't do anything. Oh, we're already there. Is it something we don't have access to as this user? This is the ARN, but it doesn't help us because that's for like internal communication. Right, so completed. Let's maybe dig into here. Yeah, maybe. I want to interconnect a service. I just want to access it. Service load balancing, maybe. And we don't need that. It's optional. And I'm pretty sure that's not configured. Deployment types. No, I don't think any of this is helpful. Amazon ECS IP address, public IP address. Yeah, but it looks like we have that. For a task to pull the container image, must either use a public subnet or be assigned public IP address or private. Okay. So close. This is running already, and then just, I guess, don't know how to access it. All right, well, I don't know what to do here. If maybe I'll just search for like AWS public IP, AWS Parquet. All right. How do we, well, they were able to get the public IP. I know this topic is for CLI, but the first result, okay. Use a script like this. Do I have to do this for CLI? Run task. Well, it's already run. AWS ECS describe tasks. Okay. Let's try this. I might have to specify the cluster. tasks. Okay. Complain about cluster group. Complaints about tasks. What is our task called? Is that it there? Server tasks. Oh, is that it? This is the task definition. Maybe it's this. And okay, that's the URL image. That's the image. Network bindings. Aha, okay. I found it. How did we even get here? We went to task. Okay, so yeah, let's try this. This one, really. See, good thing we opened up that port. You could, of course, make it go through port 80. You could map like the 80 to 3536. But yeah, okay. Let's just try this. Yeah, close this one. All right. We already have the game running. Oh yeah, I'm gonna shrink this. Okay. Let's paste the IP in here. And let's paste it in here. Close this. Please connect. Did I get that right? Maybe I just refresh both. I don't know. Not looking. I mean, this obviously won't work because it's a WebSocket endpoint. Yeah, let's look at the logs, but I suspect it's the same. It's failed to connect. Connection to Simulink server failed. 2 attempts remain. I thought we finally had it. But I mean, here, it's here, right? This is obviously it. Maybe, can we maybe look at the logs? If someone actually, yeah, where are the logs from? Can you see it here? Okay, so that's the only log we got. And if we connect, I think more logs show up. So obviously we didn't manage to connect. But this is it. External link. This has to be it. Right, well, this one. Let's see. I know for sure this works because we've done this, haven't we? We've connected to different, or maybe we haven't. I can't recall. Is it because it's WebSockets? It shouldn't, no, WebSockets shouldn't matter as long as we have the IP import. Just repasting it in case there was an issue, but I think it's obviously not connecting to this IP. So this should be 3536, right? Is that what it's listening on 3536? So we're mapping the host port, container port should be the same port. And yeah, I don't see why this would not work. Yeah, something connection failed. Yeah, I really don't know what's wrong. It should have worked. I feel like. Is that maybe it's still some kind of internal IP? Maybe it's the firewall thing. Maybe this like the firewall level on the outside. Let's maybe check Route 53. And yeah, if it's opening, yeah, for sure. This is the external, the public IP that we want. And if we click on it, it tries to connect to it. So from the browser directly. It's WebSockets, so it won't, but actually, can you do this from the browser? I test. Must be a test. Maybe from within, yeah. I just want to know where I don't need to log in. It's not here. Oh, is that why? Well, okay, that's the browser, but where? Probably won't work. I don't think we provision certificate or anything like that. But yeah, I guess I could get the browser extension. Pocket web sector test. So we'll try the extension here. Oh, no, it's not. I need to paste this. And so to our own. Oh, that's yes again. Have to wait for it to fail. No, it's still connecting. Okay. 1S, connect. It's taking a while, it's probably not working. Connection closed. Yeah. So what do we do from here? They had a way to like actually make sure that this was connecting, like, maybe like a simple web page or something on port 80, then okay, well, it's the WebSockets or something, right? Locally we could connect. I mean, the errors we got from here was connection failed. It just says connection failed. We don't have any like invalid certificate or anything like that. So yeah, I'm inclined to think that it's just the IP and port, I guess, is it's not happy about. This is not a real error. This is Bevy doing this, but it's actually expected in any WebAssembly from Bevy. Yeah, so we can ignore this one. I'm just waiting for something else to pop up here. Connection failed. Invalid URL. Yeah, so definitely need this WS. Ooh. It did not yet fail, but it will. Connect them. And it is it. Connect is dropped, connecting to so local one works fine, right? We've connected, I feel like we've connected to a local one this way. Have we? Let's go to Matchbox and we'll do what was it? Oh, we could run this on native. Okay, maybe we'll try this. I'm curious, but it doesn't help us. Really stumped. I mean, I feel like it's some progress, the fact that we found an IP that's supposed to work. And the logs and CloudWatch. Where's CloudWatch? I thought we had that open somewhere. Okay. There. So we have the logs. It is indeed running on an EIP 3536, and the port is being mapped correctly with the container. So the only thing I can think of is like the firewall maybe only opens 80 by default, but I don't see anything here. Maybe it's not Route 53. We could, of course, try something here. Can I edit network bindings? Oh, no, I don't want to. That's not what I want. I want to change how it looks. I want to add a network binding or something. I want to forward 80 to the internal 536. Because maybe this is like an external firewall thing, and maybe only 80 is enabled by default. But I can't find where to configure that either. So let's see. Subnet ID, ENI ID, public IP. All right, so this is a private IP we had earlier, indeed, and public ID should be. Yeah, I wonder if it's a port thing. Like, even though we have the ports mapped, maybe they're not open. What is an ENI? I'm not sure. ENI, maybe network interface. Okay, we have our public here. Subnet ID. Yeah, I don't know. Draw number 100. Yeah. Clicked on these things before. So yeah, I can't find where I changed these network bindings either, but there's obviously a way somewhere to do it. Subnet. This is Matchbox server. This is the task. We're in the configuration of the task. So maybe in the task details, I wonder if it'll make us rerun the task. Logs. Networking. Shouldn't we have some logs here? We saw them in CloudWatch, at least. Yeah, we have one. Since 1 hour ago. It's been at least a day. Yeah. It could be a signaling server, maybe. It's not actually listening to everything, but look at it. I mean, it's not like we actually tested it, so we don't really know, but normally this should work. Unless we need some other parameters maybe with it. I'm thinking most likely, I'm seeing this public IP all over the place now. I don't know. Maybe I didn't notice it before, or I just was never in this section. But yeah, learning. This is what I want to try. 80 to. I could configure this when I deployed it. Now that it's already deployed, can I not add or change that? I should be able to. This, or maybe I have to stop it to change it. Would be. Yeah. Just redeploy another one. Manage IP addresses. No, this is good. No, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, this is disappointing. I could just deploy this somewhere else. I don't know why I've not given up on AWS yet. Because it feels like we're so close, but it shouldn't take this long to figure this out. Just if I stop it, or if I just kind of run another one, is that stopping it? Update cluster. No. Just run. Yeah. Task. This is our task. And network bindings. Yeah, this here. Yeah. And if I do port 80, I get the same thing. Do I just get like 404 not found or something? Instead of connection timed out, I think it's still going to be connection timed out. There's nothing on the other end on port 80. Yeah, no port is port 80 is like the default port. Um, yeah, so should deploy it again, I guess. Server, um, create a service, right? And everything is default, should be fine. Normally, Matchbox server, yes. And I'll call this Matchbox server 2. It's the unit name. I think that's all. Create. Oh, you know what? Yeah, this would be the task definition. Oh, what happened? There's an error about. Oh yeah, because I can't. Because I'm on a. I need to give this user more access. I thought power user would be enough, but I'm gonna run into this all the time. And then task definition. Yeah. Task, and then where's the task definition? Task definition. And let's see, containers. Create a new revision. Maybe. Is that what this JSON is? That's how the configuration of it. Yeah, so we have the port mapping stuff here. That would be simple enough to change directly in the JSON. We do that. So container port, host port, point to everything point to this port, right? Container port. Is the container port what's running inside the container, or the port on the outside? Okay. So okay, so let's see. Host. Yeah. Which one means port used by host machine? Which one is the port of the container? Port 3306 inside the container is exposed to port 336 host. More info here. Container is listening to port. Is it container source? Well, the host is on the outside. Yeah. Just making sure. So if the host is the outside world, then yeah, we want 80 to still point to the same place in the container. All right, so what is that? Save. Does not have to do create a new revision, I guess. JSON container port. Let's try that, I guess. And those. All right, let's go fix that now. Bring up the AWS console. And oh yeah, I'm gonna have to log out. All this really doesn't feel worth it. Feel like sort of just worked. If I was not in AWS, I wouldn't have to configure so many things. All right, now I need to go fetch my password. Now I'm in the root user, and wait, it's gonna be I am. What is this one? Okay, cool. Again, I did the wrong one. Identity center. All right. All right. Why is it taking me here? I am. Should be here. It's taking me to this page. Oh. Okay, but this is enabled. In the wrong region. How did I end up here? Oh, was it? Which region were we in? Behind. Somehow we ended up in the wrong region. Okay. Users, groups, permission sets. Okay. So I want to update this permission set to add a few more, I guess. Or instead of updating the permission set, I think what I need to do is assign okay, so maybe I need to create it first. I'll create a permission set, predefined. And I guess maybe administrator access is what I need. Manage users and groups. This is required for application and development operations. Is it this? I mean, I could do administrator access, but I think that's the access that the root account has. So maybe this is not the one I'm supposed to give access. Let's go ahead and create kind of these presets. We'll create another one for, I'll just give all of them to the group. Should cover. So we don't need to like create users, right? Do you think we have some of these might overlap? Does not allow management of users and groups. I think I need administrator access. Oh, it's not a user, it's creating its role, right? Maybe what we have is enough. And let's go to the PS accounts. And this one, yeah. And group name, assign users of groups. This group. And then we'll give them everything here. All of these. So across these three, hopefully it will be able to do what it needs to. I could also go super granular and add this specific permission it's telling me I don't have, but sometimes there's like multiple permissions required for like a specific, or like a sequence permissions for a sequence of actions. It does, but okay, I think this is good. All right, so log out. And yeah, I need to use this link. I did not update the link, so yeah. When we get the right one from the email. And quickly bookmark this one before it changes it. Delete. All right. Yeah. There. Oh, now I have management console for each one. That's annoying. Now just make him admin then. I will just make it admin. All right. Sign in. User. I'll be right back with the password. Just bear with me for 1 second. So here, let's just do admin and then that'll be settled once and for all. Administrator. Maybe administrator doesn't have like total access like the root user, so it might be fine. All right, so this accounts. Oops. And then mission sets. Would that be it? What was that? Assign users or groups. This group is going to have only administrator access. I'm not sure I'll move the others if they're not checked. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Oh, this still has a lot of them. Oh, there. This is where I can move them. I'll remove all of these just to make it a little bit less confusing. Delete. So it should only have administrator now. Perfect. All right, so I think we're done with this root user account. And hopefully I don't need to come back here. There we go. All right, and where were we before ECS? We probably still have, no, I'll just close everything. We'll find it again. So we had ECS, so Matchbox server. Wait, no, we're in ECR right now. I thought I clicked ECS. ECS. Answers, perfect. And let's go to this cluster and find to task definition. Task definition. There we go. Okay, and we want to edit this task, and we just want to change something here. I need this container port. Yeah. So we'll try with port 80 like this. Those ports and container ports port must match. Okay, well, all right. Doesn't matter too much because we already have it exposed through here. But yeah, we still need to make sure this port is open. Maybe I suspect like, yeah, AWS VPC. Okay. I guess we can't change this to test that. I mean, if we wanted to test it, maybe deploy something else entirely different that you can actually access from the browser easily, unlike a WebSocket connection. Although I could, I did try to connect directly to it, but I couldn't. So yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, and yeah, my time is up. So let's wrap this up here. And yeah, tomorrow is our last day for this challenge. And I feel like pretty disappointed in like what we've achieved here. There's a lot I wanted to do, and we really haven't figured out AWS completely yet. Enough to connect to this. So yeah. So tomorrow, I'll think until tomorrow, I'll think about, maybe we'll just deploy this somewhere where it's really simple, hopefully really simple, and then just at least have this running, or we keep pressing on and figure this out. Either way, there's still more I wanted to do on the networking side, so maybe we'll do another challenge next week on networking, or I could tackle a different subject entirely. That's up to you guys. Just let me know in the comments what you think. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, like, share, subscribe. Um, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 5. All right. See you guys. Thanks.